Editing RP here. This video kind of comes in two parts. If you want to get to the real meat and potatoes, just skip to that time. My camera picks up the rain in the second bit. Have fun with that. I didn't. But that's about everything you need to be caught up on. Welcome back. A little bit ago, I uploaded dumb Smash or Pass video where the joke is that every single character is a pass, and you get the gist of it about 3 characters in. The real purpose of the video is that every single character that I ranked got their own short. From there, I uploaded 3 shorts a day, and the purpose of this experiment was to test the analytics a little bit. The video itself got only 26 views, which is less than half of my subscriber count. Let's go through the analytics a little bit, and I clicked not made for kids, don't restrict my video, no paid promotion, it does not contain any AI bullshit. I unclicked all of these because, let's be real, it's probably using AI. And I gave it a bunch of stupid hashtags. I didn't even post it to any Discords. Like, the point was, let's see how this does by itself without me trying to promote it. And not great is the answer, but the shorts, the very first short, around half of the views of the actual video, same as before, no, it's not made for kids, don't restrict this. The kicker is, I unclicked publish to subscription feed. The next one I uploaded, 7 seconds long, 110 views. Angela was next at 8 PM, 32 views, 1 like. And you might think, oh, that means 12 PM is the right place to upload things. So Angel, 12 PM, 8 PM, 4 AM, 12 PM, 8 PM, 4 AM, and so on. And then there's Juggernaut. Somehow Juggernaut got the most views, and he was uploaded in the 8 PM slot. It's also 17 seconds long. There's no cuss words in it. I think I only say fuck in like 3 of them. Black Widow, 12 views, no likes or dislikes, 19 seconds long, uploaded at the 4 AM. Electra, 476 views in the 4 AM slot. The time of upload doesn't seem to have a consistent high and low performer. Daredevil especially, because it was his show that was coming out. Electra is a Daredevil character, and these were uploaded around the time Daredevil Born Again was releasing episodes. And it's so perplexing to see all the variables. There is no solid consistency. Green Goblin got a lot of views, and I can't begin to tell you why. Maybe because he's a Spider-Man character, but no. Spider-Man himself got 89. Spider-Woman got 275. And Silver Surfer got more than that. Now there's some weird anomalies going on where Rogue basically got nothing. 2 views. Medusa, Human Torch. Now the ones that these guys have in common, as well as, where is he? Frankencastle, they're about 3 seconds long. So you don't want to go too short. The minimum you should make your shorts is 4 seconds. Any less than that, and the algorithm will block your video from ever appearing ever. Gamora, 9 seconds, and didn't perform so great. Maybe it's because I say the word kill in that one. Black Widow as well, I say kill, assassinate. But in Black Bolt, I say die, and that one's fine. And that one's 7 seconds. In the beginning of Daredevils, I say man whore. You would think they would push that one down. Spider-Woman, I barely say anything, and that almost reached 300. I do say fuck in Squirrel Girls, and that one's in the 200 views range. Beta Ray Bill is 4 seconds. That one performed pretty decently. I mean, 277 doesn't feel like much, but I've only got 60 subscribers. and my actual videos get way less than this. Hawkeye got a like, but only 5 views. Taskmaster only got dislikes. 2 people really didn't like that I wouldn't have sex with Carnage. If I have to explain myself, I will. Let me know in the comments below if I have to explain why I wouldn't smash Carnage. Daredevil makes sense, Elektra makes sense, but Juggernaut? Juggernaut. That was the one that the algorithm went, this one. We're gonna show people this one. It might be because I'm smiling. Like, I'm happy and smiling in that one very, very clearly. Like, I'm laughing. The fun thing is when I go to my actual videos and go to my video taking accountability, which is a fake apology video, which I did not plan to make part of this experiment. It's got this clickbaity thumbnail, it's me looking all sad, I really put on a face for it. It's about almost 2 minutes long, way more views. I got a subscriber from it. This one was pushed by YouTube a little bit. Like, a lot of people saw it on their feed and scrolled by, but it's still got way more views than my usual stuff. The shitty thing is, it's another Smash or Pass ranking. I still presented it like it was a real apology video. And this video got 4 times the amount of views as subscribers I have. And like 10 times the amount of views that the actual video has, and more than most of the shorts. So, what's the takeaway from this? I don't know if I'd be a good example, because I don't upload much. It's hard to upload when my work is like a 3.5 hour drive from where I live. I guess don't say kill, but you can say die, and you can also say fuck. And I'll see you in the next video.
And that's where it should have ended. Hi, I'm Radiated Platypus. From this video, you may have noticed it's not over yet. And that's because between when I started making the video and when I'm filming this part, YouTube has somehow gotten worse. This was supposed to be a general experiment. The differences between videos and shorts and what the massive view differences are, that we've cleared up. But then YouTube did a funny little thing called the opposite of what it says it does. Now there's the obvious things that I pointed out, such as censoring the word kill, but also not censoring the F word for some reason. And I think the lack of consistency and pretty much everything that's gone wrong is AI. Recently, the channel Jax Films uploaded a video showing that you can just make an AI short from someone else's short or video. I'd say that falls into the category of AI slop, even though YouTube has said it's cracking down on such content to make it demonetizable, unmonetizable, monetizable, and that's gone awry, because at the same time, they're using AI to determine what is AI slop. And from that, you get legitimate channels making actual stuff getting demonetized over superfluous reasons, like the content is slightly similar. They even demonetized the fucking Badgers, Badgers, Badgers song, which has been out for longer than generative AI has even been a thing. Meanwhile, Sniper Wolf, or the troves of channels that just re-upload other people's stuff and either look at it, or it's just a straight re-upload, they don't face any consequences. Either because they're so big that YouTube won't bother with it, or because, again, AI doesn't get the difference. So clearly it doesn't work properly, and it will never work properly. And the reason is that AI doesn't understand subtext, nuance, emotion, motivation,
And encryption.
and encryption. It doesn't understand anything that a human does because it only sees things at face value. That's all it can do. It can see the numbers, but not the actual hard work that goes into something. Much like a CEO. I remember when YouTube was new enough that you could go on the website and just see a whole variety of stuff. There was still an algorithm, but it was tailored to what you would look at. Watch Smosh, and then you get recommended more Smosh videos. Or watch Fred. Or who hasn't been cancelled yet. My understanding of the algorithm was because all the corporations saw the success of TikTok, they just decided to copy that. Make short form, infinite scrolling content the thing that they push because that's what made TikTok successful. You know, same thing happened with streaming services, but that just dilutes the value of all of them at the same time.
Not even getting into the ads, the 40-second unskippable ads. Most of them are gambling ads, or a mobile game that's weirdly, like, fetish coded. This video isn't about ads, but that's a huge part of why YouTube sucks and has sucked for a long time.
I remember when there was 0 ads at all. You couldn't go right to watching the video, but you could just sit and let it buffer for a bit. No harm, no foul. The YouTube of today barely resembles what it used to be. Creators aren't being promoted really at all.
I'll watch people like Bird and Doobus Goobus. You know, it'll recommend me some of that part of the time. But as soon as I watch Doobus Goobus's Five Nights at Freddy's videos, all of my recommendations are pushing me to watch like mascot horror essays and here are all the Easter eggs and the secret of the mimic. And I'm like, I do not give a shit. I watched 2 shorts making fun of this series and now you think I'm interested in it.
Instead of the algorithm pushing creators that you like, it'll catch on to the bits of the video that are like really popular, like Five Nights at Freddy's, and it'll go, oh, they like Five Nights at Freddy's because AI doesn't understand context. If I watch a video making fun of something or saying why it's bad, AI is not going to be able to tell the difference between that and legitimately liking it. Aside from the fact that YouTube also got rid of the dislike bar, that's neither here nor there.
Like, YouTube is clearly doing this thing where it's only pushing what's already popular, and it's not giving newer creators much room to grow.
Maybe my channel just isn't the right one to do this experiment with. It's like the first stage of spore in a big pond. That's single-cell organisms for you non-spore players out there. You're probably only seeing this video right now either because I've posted it in the Jax Films Discord, or you're already watching videos about YouTube getting worse, or how YouTube is going down the drain, or like how to promote a smaller channel.
But, you know, obviously, I'm not saying that it's unfair that a small fry like me isn't getting, you know, pushed by the algorithm. YouTube gets, there's a ridiculous number, however many hours uploaded a day, every day, on the platform. Obviously, it's impossible to push all of that so that smaller creators can, you know, just immediately boom in viewership and subscriber count. That's also unsustainable. But, you know, it's extremely difficult to get any kind of viewership when even deliberately searching for something doesn't even work anymore. It'll give you like 3 results, and then it'll show you a bunch of unrelated shorts, and then it'll show you videos you've already seen.
I think we're in the middle of an algorithm change, where they're passing it from copying TikTok to just putting it in the hands of an AI, seeing what it does.
This new dumbass AI algorithm seems to go out of its way to prevent you from seeing new stuff. Like, every time we figure out the algorithm, or someone figures out the algorithm, they change it. And it's less about what you want and more about what makes YouTube the most money.
When we bought this big honkin', look how big it is, fuck me. I can barely fit it in my living room. When we logged into this with a fresh YouTube app that hadn't been signed into before, what we were faced with were kids' Roblox videos, and that was it. So whereas before, when you log into YouTube with a fresh account or no account at all, and you would see corporate videos like late night talk shows, trailers for big movies, now it won't even show you stuff beyond what a child can watch, and that's understandable. New parents are giving their children phones at a very early age, and they can just free-handedly go into YouTube. And I don't know about you, but I wouldn't want my child logging into YouTube and the first thing they see to be videos from the company that knows about a very serious child predator problem on their platform and goes, oh, that's fine. YouTube's AI doesn't even know what's slop. I gotta find a different word for that. Garbage. Regurgitated content. You know, it doesn't know.
The AI making judgment calls at YouTube is about as consistent as the visual audios of this video, which I'm hoping confuses the AI.
But they're not gonna back out now, because companies are being pressured to use this newfangled technology that will solve their having to pay wages problem, even though AI is marginally more expensive than just paying people. And it's obvious why they've dumped so much investment into AI, is because corporations are doing what they've always done, which is think about the short-term profits without thinking about anything else, like sustainability. Obviously, the amount of money that AI costs isn't sustainable, especially because you can't offload those costs to an offshore account when the data center to keep these things running is so big that you cannot hide it. It's literally a Gotham villain at a much bigger scale. It literally poisons the water supply. Is YouTube just going to be a graveyard now? Just AIs creating AI videos, being responded to by more AI, and then the AI can take that video and turn it into an even more AI video? Because there's no emotion put into it, all it has to go off of is the visuals and the audio, and none of it's their own stuff. I mean, AI has to steal other people's real content to do what it does. It's just gonna keep recycling itself if it goes long term until it's all just sludge. And if you're trying to keep people using YouTube without anyone creating anything, any humans creating anything, you're out of your fucking mind.
You know, it's like they're trying to force feed us through a tube.
Who benefits from this? No one wants it.
Time magazine selected its Person of the Year for 2025. And it was the architects of artificial intelligence. Interesting.
Clearly nobody likes it.
Nobody likes this. All the comments are calling this out. They're actively going, hey, don't do this. We don't like this. I wish there was a way to turn off AI forever. I do too.
But there's no alternative to YouTube. No viable one, at least. I mean, you gotta pay for Nebula, and that cuts a whole lot of audience potential.
A lot of these YouTube alternatives, they just... It's bad. If I wanted pornography, I would just go to r/comics.
So they can pretty much just do whatever they want. But I don't know about this one. Big corporations trying to force us to give in to AI isn't going to work, because they're promising a future that's not going to happen. Either because it's just unsustainable and everyone's going to reject it, or we're all going to die from climate change in the next 7 years. I, for one, am optimistic that humanity knows what's up, and we can all collectively agree, yeah, that's not what we want. If we make a big enough stink about it and hit them in the wallet, because that's all they really care about, I think there's room for positive change. Until something new comes along, it's just tube. This guy's a bummer. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to, if you want to interact with small creators like me, you can join the Jax Films Discord. Why aren't I promoting my own Discord? Motherfucker, I have 60 subscribers. The Jax Films Discord is home to many other small creators other than myself, like Watersurf, Film Guy Max, The Hanacast, Finjamin, Vex. Omasumi's in there, but I don't think she uses it very much, so I can basically say whatever I want. Do not ping them. Even besides the creator side, there are plenty of amazing people to talk to who are part of the Jax Films community. There's an actual cat in there, and that cat has a blue... You can have your jokes corrected by a blue furry. Somebody in there also gifted me Nitro, which I think legally makes me their Discord kitten. Meow. You can even interact with members of the Jax Films Council, like Beth Vidork, Erica Thessacup, and Amanda Kayoya is in there. But not for long. It's also trans-inclusive. Perfect for those of you that celebrate Pride Month. And for those of you that don't, I will send you to the same place they send people who ping the admin. Jack himself shows up sometimes, mostly to announce when he's streaming. If you ping him, you get sent directly to the wet sock dimension. You can just post pictures of animals on there. Doesn't even have to be yours. I posted a centipede once, and then I ate it. You can also use the Jax Films Discord's Jax Films Stuff tab to report freebooters and AI slop channels so that potential action can be taken against them in the Jax Films channel, which has recently taken care of a bunch of channels that literally just scam children. YouTube's AI was a-okay with that as well, until it was called out by real people. Something to think about. Anyway, I gotta bounce. Take me away, Eddie. I wish I had something happier to end on.
New line of merch coming out. Just kidding, can't afford it.
We got some new merch coming out. Rat... Platypus...